The Tories promise us change, but we've seen all this before. 31 years ago, we heard Thatcher shriek for sweeping changes in Britain. And what did we get? We saw deep and disastrous public service cuts. We saw hundreds of thousands of people in Wales lose their jobs. We saw even more slide into poverty, and in poverty many have remained to this day. Just like Thatcher in the 1980s, a Cameron change today is one that cannot work for the majority of people in this country. It would give power and wealth to those who have already got power and wealth, and take it away from those who have as little as they can. It is one that turns it's one that turns against the people and leave them fends for itself. It's a change that would let market forces work against the people of Wales rather than for it, and instead of one that listens and acts for the people and ensure that equal opportunities for all across Wales, not just for the wealthy and well-connected. Conference, the people of Wales deserve better than the Tories' politics of the past. But what about Plaid? They know it's impossible for them to form a government with only Welsh MPs, but they are more happy to make fanciful promises in order to buy a few votes with a handful of not-so-magic beans. Of course, there are some members who understand that they will never be involved in Westminster government, although God help the Assembly members if Adam Price gets his seat. I have sat through many long lectures on Welsh history and enjoyed them to a certain extent. But what we're looking for in politicians is somebody who looks to the future rather than harrows over the old prejudices of the past. Plaid really are a very odd lot. They kid themselves that it is only through Ieuan Wyn-Jones's economic wisdom and far-sightedness that Wales has ridden out the recession, conveniently ignoring the fact that the horse simply bolted and left employment in Wales continuing to decline faster than the rest of the United Kingdom. Coalition with Labour has crippled Plaid. They are no longer a driving force for further devolution in Wales. They are a divided group of staunch nationalists and Labour apologists. They cannot be trusted as part of the fight for further devolution of any kind. Friends, the conclusion is simple. Labour are out of touch. The Tories present a dangerous choice in turbulent times. And Plaid, put simply, Plaid have forsaken the nationalist agenda to prop up a ruinous Labour Assembly government. These parties have offered Wales little in the past and offer nothing for the future. Only Liberal Democrats offer a clear, forward-thinking vision of a fairer, greener and more prosperous Wales. That is why more and more people in Wales are turning to the Liberal Democrats as the real promise of commitment to devolution, to fairness and standing up for Welsh society. We are gaining pace across Wales, and in Swansea, Peter May is on the brink of taking a seat that has been held for Labour for more than 5 decades. You see, Peter May is the only candidate from Swansea that will deliver real change that works for Swansea. And I know this, for years he has fought side by side with the people of this city. He's campaigned against post office closures, supported local parks and been a champion for older people in the community. Peter May is a man who knows how to get things done. Imagine the force he will be when he's elected to Parliament, and I'm sure you will agree that he will continue to be a formidable fighter for our party, for the city of Swansea and for the people of Wales. In Wrexham, Tom Rippeth has a real opportunity to overturn Labour. I am very confident that this is the year that Tom becomes a Member of Parliament, and I'm certain he will be an invaluable asset to the parliamentary party. I have to say that speaking as somebody myself with a scientific background, there are not enough scientists in Parliament across the political spectrum And to have Tom, an established expert on climate change studies, within our ranks will be a very welcome development. Imagine the Conservatives having to justify their ill-informed greenwash policies with somebody who really knows what is needed to combat climate change. In Newport East, and he's just walked in through the door at this very moment, in Newport East we are also so close to beating a Labour Party that has consistently let down the people of Newport. With a commitment to common sense liberal values coupled with his business background, Ed Townsend knows that building a prosperous Wales and building a fairer Wales can be done together.